So with the divisional playoffs finish, Jason, do you think I can lowball the crap out of somebody for a CJ Stroud card?
Like, do you really want him though? You see his performance. I mean, 4 fumbles, was it? Right? Yeah, 4 fumbles. No, 4 interceptions. I'm sorry.
4 interception now. Do I really want a CJ Stroud card? I'm gonna
No,
just go offer $1 real quick and see if somebody takes the bid.
that dude's a
Let's see.
bum. He might not
He's a
even be there next
freaking
year, to be
bum.
honest.
I'm gonna go pick up somebody else soon. Maybe I can go lowball the crap out of somebody for a Justin Herbert card. I really want one. He doesn't look that bad. He just needs an O-line. That's what he needs.
Yeah, he got destroyed by my Patriots. Like, he had no chance. But that's besides the point. All right. Welcome, all collectors, to another episode of Booomin Sports Cards, the podcast where the hobby stays hot and the cards stay booming. I am one of your hosts, Jason.
And I'm Alex. Today we'll be discussing the best sports card apps to use. So let's get right into it, shall we?
Let's do it. So, apps are very essential for collectors, in my opinion. Without it, you won't know the price. You can manage your collection. You can spot trends in the market. And these apps really give you that edge when you're buying cards. Like we said previously, you don't want to go blind buying these singles and making these long-term investments. So these apps are vital. So that's where my first pick of the best apps is Market Movers. It's the most comprehensive guide and market data app, in my opinion. It's like the prime app when you look for prices.
Looking for Market Movers is probably like my go-to now. I've been collecting for almost a year now, and it's my go-to to look at prices. And it's easy to use. The free version it's not that bad without the features. So if you pay $10 a month, you get some extension features, but you don't have to pay the $10. The most you get out of it is like a history on based on what cards are available, or like how long the sales history has been on that card. But you don't really need it. If you want to look at what the last price was, it shows the last 60 days, which is not that bad. And that does help out a lot.
Yeah, side note, we're just using the free features because who wants to spend money on these apps when you can buy it on more cards, you know? But yeah, Market Movers, it features a lot of great features. It shows you active listings. You can click auctions and buy nows for that card you're looking at. So in a quick click, you can buy that card instantly for the lowest price. So it's easy to maneuver, gives you access to a card's different parallels, different cards of that specific player. It's all in one app, and to be honest, it's my favorite app. I use it pretty much every day when trying to look for cards in the market.
I use it every day also. I pay for the $10 version every month. It's not that bad. It just has a little bit more features. Come on. I save money somewhere with the ball knowledge that it gives me. But yeah, I pay $10. I use it every day. I double check what cards are available. I do usually check what cards go up, and for me, like I usually check out Drake May card, and I just want to see, man, I wish I bought it. I would have bought it back in May of last year for this price. Now it's at this price. It gives you like a little timeline and tell you how the prices were ranged. But overall, it's a go-to to just eventually look at what you need to look for. The only thing I would say about it is that it doesn't have all the cards. It has mostly like favorite, like not like favorite, but trending players. So if you're looking for, you have an old card and you don't know what the price is online or like on Market Movers, it will have a difficulty. Overall, great app. You don't have to pay for the $10.
Yeah, I feel like it's the most accurate. Like you'll see later on, we'll be talking about more apps, and I feel like it's the most accurate because it shows you like the trends. It can pinpoint the last sold. Also, it helps you compare cards. This is a new feature I was looking at recently. You just click a couple cards and then you just compare them, see where they are going down, going up. And also an alternative for desktop is Sports Card Investor. It's pretty much run by Market Movers, and it does the same job just on desktop, and it's very user friendly.
What's with the app that Jason just said, or the extension for it? They also have a glossary. Like, if you say you don't know ball about some terms of like the hobby, and you hear people use words that you don't never heard of, there is a glossary on that website to help you understand what words you need to know. So when you have the time, you want to update your words and what things mean, just go through the settings, you'll see glossary, and then you just learn some new definitions, and then it gives you some ball knowledge when you talk to somebody, which is kind of great.
Yeah, definitely. We're not sponsored by any of these guys, so wink, 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 wink.
We just like helping the little guy out.
Yeah.
Love, well, we're considered the little guy. We don't have that much money to go buy $1,000 card off the rip, but we also love helping out other people. And I usually like helping out the little guy because I used to be the little guy. I'm still a little guy because I can't go around spending
The
crap ton of money.
littlest. Yeah. So now tell us about 130 Point. This is one of the apps that you put on this list that I didn't know too much about. I downloaded it recently and I can't stop looking at it.
So 130 Point is a fantastic app. It's just in case. It's a good way to start looking at prices for cards. So 130 Point, it uses data from eBay to track prices, elite recent sales. Say if you, what's a card you're looking for, Jason, right now? Give me a card.
Let me see some Drake May Prism, red, white, and blue. One of the
All
cards
right.
I missed out.
Well, we'll type that into 130 Point, and then you gotta put those keywords: Drake May, the number of the card, the red, white, and blue. If you want it raw, just leave it like that. If you want to see a PSA 8, 9, 10, all you got to do is just change it to PSA 8, 9, 10. It'll bring up the recent prices, which is pretty great. Say if you don't want to dig for a card on the market movers or eBay, you just want to look up the fastest way, just type that in. You'll get the recent sales for it. For me, I really like it because, say, if somebody recently sold a card on eBay for a certain amount of money, and it's one of those accepted offers, so it crosses out what the original price was, so you can't really tell how much that card got sold for. I like copying the title of that card that just got recently sold, put it into 130 Point. It'll tell me how much that card sold for as an accepted offer. So, like, say it was like $300, somebody sold it for, like, it crosses out. It sells for, after I type it in, it sells for like 190 or something. That helps out. It helps you get your information on how much a card really is worth. So 130 Points is a great way to just start new for new collectors. I recommend the desktop version. The app for me isn't the best. All you gotta do is just go to the website on your phone. It's easy to use. Just remember to use the keywords, and you'll find the latest cards you're looking for. Have you tried 130 Point yet, Jason?
Yeah, I downloaded it. I feel like it's a very active search engine because all the last sold are available. And just in one click, you can see how it sold, the description, the picture of the item that sold. It gives you all this information just by those keywords that Alex mentioned, and I love it. I mean, I'm not a person who like sells, who like goes to shows and sells, but that's a very good tool to use if you're selling or buying, to be honest, because you got all this data right in front of you and has easy access links. You can see descriptions, you can see stuff that are currently selling. And yeah, 130 Point, I'm a fan. I'll be using it whenever I go to shows now.
It's a great tool for new beginners. It's free. It's accessible. It doesn't take hard. It's not hard to use. Just keywords. Look at the last couple sales. Boom. You got your Drake May Red and Blue, $60, and you can negotiate with somebody at the convention or online. Like, look, this is $60 that sold today. Can we negotiate a price? Cool. What's on the next on the docket for apps, Jason?
So we have price charting. So this is one of the apps I reached out to Alex. I was like, hey, I really want to track my collection, but I don't know where to use it. I have so many cards. To take me forever if I just put it on an Excel sheet. And he suggested price charting. And price charting is a database for sports cards, TCGs, comics, and other collectibles. It tracks your collection by separating cards into folders, showing you the value trends of your collection. Even has a wish list feature. So my wish list is huge, full of like $80 cards, but that's besides the point.
Jason's dreaming. Jason's dreaming. He's just waiting for a good paycheck and all those cards on his wish list will be bought soon. Yeah, that's what I started with. Trying to figure out how much cards are worth. First thing I looked up was, I think sports card scanner or something like that, and I think price charting just popped up. It was the simplest to use because either you could type it in, the number of the card, the player, or whatever the card is, or you could take a picture of the card, and it'll just find the closest thing similar to it. The thing with Jason saying it tracks your collection, you could add those cards to your collection, and it tracks how much you spent. So when you add those cards in, it'll have the day you bought them, how much you spent for it, and then overall it'll track for how long you keep the collection alive and add, and it'll just keep adding up, and it'll tell you how much profit you have on those cards. One thing about price charting, it is a community run application, web service, or website. They have a website version too. It's a community service, meaning is that if a price is wrong, you can report it, add a price yourself. It just takes people to constantly just report prices or add prices themselves in order to keep the prices moving. Yeah. How are you liking it, Jason? Are you still using it every day?
Yeah, I use it. I start a folder with all my cards bought in 2026, so I separated all of them because I want to see how much I made in profit and how much how much I spent on the year. But yeah, I agree. I feel like it's a great app to track your collection. Not the best overall for like sales and like price data because I have like a John Cena card that's like $5, but they have it listed as like 80 because it's sold long time ago. So I'm staying away from like checking prices there. I rather use price market movers and like other different apps. But overall, it's very easy to access. One of my favorites to track my collection, and I don't have too many complaints about it.
Yeah, it's not bad. For me, I always double check the prices because I know when using the app for like over a year, it has the prices are going to be always wrong. Or sometimes they're going to even be closer. It matters who's reporting, who's double checking the prices. So when you look up a card and see, say the card's brand new, right, and it's been a month old, there's no PSA 10, 9, or 7s, whatever, etc. The app will or the web service will make a estimate how much a 10 will cost. So it's not a set in stone price, but it'll help you like make a price. Say if you got like a Drake May Red and White and Blue and it says $600 and there's no PSA 10s for it. That's an estimated price because how rare the card is and how hard it is to pull. So it will just tell you like, yeah, we estimate this price to be $600 for a 10, a 9, $100, etc. You will see other like BGS, SGC, TCG. You'll see those other on there. So just always double check the price. It's not bad. I just like being accurate. I like I won't really use price charting to sell cards or buy cards. It's just something for easier, not really overwhelming for anybody to use, in my opinion.
Yeah, yeah, it's one of the apps I keep in the rotation. One that I do, one that you're highly of. I feel like it's the hottest app in the App Store, if that's a thing. It has to be Collects. What is your opinion on Collects?
Oh man, how do I put it? It's a good way to buy cards, and I think it's like a negotiating. It's more like on negotiating. So like if say the whole market's just cards, and you want to look for like say a Drake May card, and you find one for like $10, you can always negotiate it, make a deal with them. It's where you could buy individual single cards easier than like going to eBay or something.
Yeah.
But
That was one
yeah,
of my notes here. Is like it's a very underrated marketplace. You can find gems. Like one of the gems I found was a Drake May card, a pink wave prism for $30 when the market's now like 65 to 80. So I got a steal off that, and people don't know that. I mean, not everyone uses these apps to check, but it's a great app to bundle cards as well. You can have a handful of cards and then offer something just like you're in a show. And like many apps don't allow you to do that. Like eBay, you can just offer it in each one, but if you combine all these cards, you can get a great deal. And I love this app. This is the one I do buy a subscription of.
yeah, the $10 subscription, you get the money back because they give you a $10 credit to go buy cards. And the thing is, they really do that because they get money back either way. Because either you sell a card, they get a credit after someone sells the card to you, they get credit for it. Technically, they're not losing money. They're always making some type of transaction. And the $10 thing just makes it even more rewarding because you're paying then $10 for the membership, which gives you a lot of features. And if you're a big seller of cards, this is another market you can sell cards on. I sell singles on here. I usually get deals from everybody who wants a card from me. I sell it on there. I get money back. Use that money. You can either get the money back to your account or use that money you get from them to just buy more cards. There is some nitpicks from me about it. You're gonna see outrageous prices. You're gonna see outrageous prices everywhere. Like maybe a Drake May card for $1,000, which is not gonna be worth $1,000. But overall, just gotta be careful on what cards you're gonna look at and buy.
Yeah, I agree. I've seen some crazy cards, just base cards for over $100, and it's like a $5 card. But it also allows you to track your collection, just like price charting. It's easy and fast to scan the card through your phone's camera and just take a picture of the card, and it matches the description and what card it is, and you can track the value of your collection. And recently I've seen people like offer to buy parts of your collection, so that's also a thing. I try to stay away from that because I am selling my collection, you know. But it's also, the prices aren't the most accurate. I feel like none of these are very accurate besides price. Trying a little bit more of the higher level of accuracy. But overall, it's a great app. I don't have too much to complain. I don't sell on this app. I do buy a lot, a little too much. I bought cards today.
Yeah, Jason's right. The thing is that you're gonna find inaccurate cards. So overpriced cards, you might find underpriced cards. I remember buying one of the cards that was underpriced for like $20, and the guy didn't check. So you can find good deals on here. But the thing, the Colex isn't like the go-to to buy cards. Most people go to eBay, so the traction on selling cards on Colex is like a little bit harder because there's not a lot of people on here. And if you're trying to sell like big cards and wolf cards, you'll have people like them, send you offers, but you won't get as much traction as eBay. But I'm not gonna lie, Colex fees are much better than eBay fees, because eBay fees, man, I sold the Kaboom a couple weeks ago and they took $125 out of my Kaboom money, and that was for like ad fees, promotion fees, sales fees, transaction fees, and the most that Colex will take off your what do you call it, sale is like 10%. So whatever 10% of 565 is like $50, which is not bad at all. But the traction for that is much harder.
Yeah, and another thing is like make sure these sellers are active, because that's one of the first things I learned, because I bought a card and the seller went dark. You didn't hear anything from him, didn't ship the card. Got my refund. They were pretty fast on giving refunds, but make sure you check when they were last on. I feel like that's very important when making deals and wanting to buy now cards. But yeah, that's part of the card market, you know?
And you also got to check if they sold anything, because some people are active but they don't sell anything, and then you buy something from them. I remember buying these 4 Pokemon, like these cards were worth $50 for like $50. Like overall, I think came out to $300, but I paid $56. And the dude was active, but after I bought those cards, he went ghost for like 2 months, and then I waited for like a month just in case, and no, I never get my money back. So yeah, just always double check if people are active. Overpriced cards, man, just don't. This is a good place to buy cards. Just don't get screwed on any. Let's head to the next one, which is PSA. What do you think about PSA apps?
So PSA, like we all know, is the big dog in grading cards, but their app is very good. It allows you to verify like the serial number on these graded cards. Really gives you that peace of mind that your card is authentic. It's not stolen. It's not fake. And it allows you to just make sure that you're buying something legit and not something like, there's so many fakes out there. So you just want to have that peace of mind. I can't express that much more, because you're spending a lot of money on these graded cards and you don't want to be scammed.
So with the PSA app, you can always check cards if they're real, fake. A lot of fakes out there, a lot of cards that get stolen. You could always report to PSA, hey, my card got stolen. Can you certify it so whoever's trying to sell my card cannot sell it? And it screws the person out. And with the card, you can see how many cards have been graded of that card. So let's say if you have a Kaboom and it's only like there's a lot of Kabooms, and you want to see how many population of that card is. You can see nines, how many nines there are, 8, 7, and 10. You can see how valuable that Kaboom you have is in the PSA 10. And you can also see the recent value on a card. So say if you have a Kaboom and it sold for $900, PSA 10, it'll tell you this is the average price and this is when it got sold. It's a good app to have with you just in case you want to check your cards or any cards you buy, because I feel that you go to the conventions, you don't know who's stealing, trying to sell stuff fast. It's also good to just check your cards.
Yeah. It also allows you to track your collection. When you enter that serial code and you make an account, you can track your PSA cards. You can see if they're going up. You can see like the pop report. There's like estimates of how much the card's valued. So when you look it up at a card store, you can see a rough estimate what PSA would buy that card for. You can even sell to PSA. That's another feature they recently added. But it's a great resource. It's even a great resource to sell products on eBay. I see like a lot of people use PSA's app to send to the vault and have smooth transactions. So this app is really good for a lot of things, and not just grading, not just tracking that grading process. It's a very good app.
Say if you make an account with PSA, you can connect it to it, and you can also see what cards you sent to get like what it graded. And then when they're done, they'll email you asking, "Hey, do you want to reveal your cards?" So you can do a reveal on your phone what grades you get. That's which is the fun part. But if you like opening them up in person, you can ignore the email. But like, I'll wait till they come in person. I would like to do like a reveal in person. You could do that too. So the overall app is not that bad. I just use it for like certification checks. Don't want to get screwed.
Yeah, definitely not. But yeah, it's the biggest authority in the hobby, so it's a good app to have in your pocket, just in case you want to buy that high level card. So now let's move on to the player of the week, and it is Bobby Witt Jr. Not Bobby Hill, Bobby Witt Jr. Not Bobby
Damn it,
Witt, his
Bobby.
dad, Bobby Witt Jr. So he's a 25-year-old. He has a great start to his career. In 4 seasons, he has been a dynamic shortstop for the Kansas City Royals, reached multiple milestones and recognitions, such as being a two-time All-Star, two-time Gold Glove winner, two-time Silver Slugger, and having the best batting average of the AL in 2024 with 322. Witt is also competing in this year's World Baseball Classic and is sure to shine with Team USA as a starting shortstop. So it's time to buy his card is now. So what card do you have, Alex? What's the grail? What's the card that people should buy now?
Man, his cards are expensive. I'm gonna let you know that. For me, what did I got the Bobby Witt Jr. 2025 Topps Chrome Ultra All Stars, which is real nice. His other cards are expensive. I wanted to see how much an X factor of his rookie is. It's 450, which is kind of insane.
That's insane.
Because it's out of 99, and I didn't expect the card to be that expensive. Because man, that's out of 99 for 450. Whoever bought it, wow. Yeah, the ultraviolets are from the Topps Chromes that just came out this last year. The average price is $54.25. Last sold was 60%. Everybody's getting on his cards now because baseball season is coming up. All his cards are 3% up for the week, and man, that is. I gotta get one of these cards. I gotta get one of his cards. I think I have like a freaking just regular rookie card. It's not even a nice rookie card. It's just like one of those like paper ones.
Yeah, that ultraviolet all-stars card is really nice. I mean, it gives you like that hippie look. It's very colorful. It has like that distorted letters of his name, like the different patterns. I really like it. And now that was the card I was about to choose, but then I was like, you already had it, so I was like, okay, I'll move on. I'll do something else. But it's a really nice card. $60 for this card is not bad because, like I said, he can shine in the World Baseball Classic. The whole world is watching this tournament, so he's a really good player, and that's not a bad card. I might have to pick this up because I've seen like these cards and they go for a lot more for like big players. And Bobby Witt's a big player, but like maybe it's time to buy now for this card.
And then also these are case hits, so that's not bad for a case hit. $60. And his other cards, if you want a nice card, they're much more because he's going to be one of the big dogs coming up. And yeah, there's $60. I might have to get one of these too. What did you pick, Jason? I know I picked this one, and you're like, now I got to pick something else now.
Yeah, so I chose this home field advantage. These cards I really like. I still need to buy one, but it has like a big lion. It has the crown, the Royals crown. It has the stadium, Kauffman Field. It pretty much embodies what Kansas City is. Over the summer, I went to a Kansas City Royals game, and he is the star. Everywhere you look, you see a number 7 jersey, and he really embodies Kansas City. And his cards aren't bad. I mean, for Raw, it's $53. It's down to 5%, so it's time to buy now. A PSA 10 is $255. PSA 9 is $80. So it's a really nice card. Topps Chrome, very shiny, has a nice 2 pictures of Bobby Witt and a lion because that's what he is on the field, and he's a fantastic shortstop.
Man, that is a nice card for $53. That's like the Topps version of like a downtown, but yeah, that's real nice. I'd if I had the money, I'd buy one, and it's not that bad for a price because if you look at his other cards, that's $53 is not a bad one. If I see this in person and somebody's offering this maybe less for $53, I'll probably buy it on the spot.
But definitely, yeah. I mean, he's not like one of your like premier stars where like they promote him like every day, but he is a very good player, and there's a reason why he's starting shortstop for Team USA. So this is your buy now player in my opinion, and that's why it's the player of the week.
Yeah, I was talking to Jason. We are trying to figure out who's going to be the trending player of the week, and I look online and I'm like, man, Bobby's cards are going up this week because it's off season and everybody's trying to chime in right now with cards. His was up 3% overall, 3%. So that's pretty good. So he's getting some attention because everybody's trying to get some of his cards before before the season starts, which is March or April,
something like that.
So yeah, everybody's trying to get some cards, and I wish I had a lot of money. I'd buy a bunch of his cards, but I might just have to eventually get like a nice paycheck, a couple of his home advantage and the other card. All right, guys, I want to say thank you for watching our last episode. That's going to be it for today's episode of Booomin Sports Cards. If you enjoyed the show, make sure to give us a follow on socials and whatever you enjoy on podcast. Stay ripping, stay collecting. Remember, the hobby's always booming. We'll catch you next time.
See ya.